As I talk to leaders in health systems and health insurers, there's been I would say, a lack of trust developing that's based perhaps on just seemingly a lack of transparency. Without trying to be political about it, what's your thought about that? How can we develop the trust again in our agencies here?
I know they all have great intentions and some really sharp, uh, extraordinary people, but the communication has been dreadful. The best example recently, as you can appreciate, is when, over a month ago, the president says we're going to have a booster program and we're going to give it everybody who is 8 months, and it's going to start on September 20th. And that rankled the people ultimately two key players resigned from the FDA and the CDC, and some of the people at FDA revolted. And then they changed from 8 months to 6 months to 5 months, back to 6 months. And who knows what it'll be next Monday. This is not communication that is acceptable. And it has to be much more careful and consistent and, driven by the science and evidence. And so I'm kind of stunned. I knew how bad it was last year, but this year I actually thought we would get in the groove. But unfortunately, the miscues have continued, and I hope they will improve and get to where they ought to be. They need to be, because that's what engenders trust. Another thing I just want to say is that, I started putting out on Twitter several weeks ago that we have a breakthrough disease problem, which hadn't been acknowledged by CDC. And when I did that, I got a lot of backlash. Oh, no, you're going to help feed the anti-vaxxers. Well, you know what? If you tell the truth and you get the public so that those who've been vaccinated gear up and wear masks and know that there's some liabilities out there, that if they got vaccinated early, they may be at risk. And so that was instructive for me, that people don't want the truth. They want happy talk. If you just give happy talk, people just like that. Well, you know what? That's not the way to communicate either. We have to tell the truth, even if it's a hard truth.